First, CKB, you are first. Look at that. First, First. Sorry about that. I'm back. Yes, you were first. Hey guys. So I'm in my basement and I have a little bit of a sore throat, but I have to. Hi Katie. Hi Tech Desk. I have to shoot tomorrow's video for you guys. And so I thought it would be fun to kind of give you guys a little behind the scenes look. Hi, Nicole. Thank you so much for your becoming a patron, by the way, Nicole. And I got your email. I need to reply to that, but it's going to be awesome to have you as a patron again on there. It's going to be fun to hang out. Hi, everybody. Hey, Crazy Busy Family Life. Excuse me. So, hey Curtis, hi guys. I'm gonna live stream with you guys, give you a little behind the scenes of what it looks like when I shoot these videos. I'm gonna give you like a little tour right now where I shoot. Hey, Tech Magic Review, thank you so much for the $1. That's awesome. You guys just blow me away. Like, wow, I don't know if I'm gonna get through this video. I sound like I'm in puberty. Yes, thank you so much. You guys really do just blow me away with this. And if you guys do the math on like this on the super chat stuff, if like a $1 is usually approximately what you would earn from like 1,000 views. So like your like $1 is like you giving me 1,000 views, which is awesome. I mean, approximately, right, for as far as the AdSense revenue is concerned. So let me give you guys a little bit behind the scenes tour of what I'm shooting on here, how it's set up, and then I'm gonna prop you up in the corner and I'm gonna shoot this video for you tomorrow. So you're gonna see what the actual finished you'll see what the actual finished product looks like tomorrow on my channel. But I'll show you guys kind of what I got here. So this is my basement that I'm in right here. See, my basement, and I got my black backdrop that you guys are. Yes, I'm reading the chat. It's just kind of going a little bit quickly, Chris. um, and so, Tech Magic Review, I just throw in my $1 when people start. It's like giving a magician something for entertainment. Well, I really appreciate that. Thank you. So this is my black backdrop. This is just black paper. Nothing special about that. And everyone remember to like, share, and subscribe. That's right, Miss Samantha. Mrs. Samantha. And then down here I have a backlight. And so what that does is, no, I don't use a green screen. Nope, I use this black screen. So when I stand here like this, it kind of gives like a little halo effect, like a little gradient. You can kind of see over my shoulders right now. You'll see it better in the actual video. But it just kind of, so it's not flat black. I kind of want to have like a little gradient to it. So that's what that is. And then the other important thing is when you're on, especially since I'm wearing a black hat, hi Melody, is I have this backlight, this really bright thing right now, looks like a halo. That's just like a track light I got, and I just screwed it to the ceiling, and then I plugged in this cord to go down to the wall right here. $5, Killicam. Man, your channel has helped me so much. Just getting started on YouTube. Thank you. You're welcome, and thank you. Wow. Oh man, you guys are amazing. Yeah, so that's what the backlight does. So the backlight is important. A lot of I'm trying to read out your chat while talking. It's really hard. You guys are leaving a lot of comments. Hi there. Hi, everyone. Yes, I am showing my setup. So a mistake a lot of creators make is they just stand flat against like a wall or a background, which is a really unnatural way to look. You actually want to separate yourself from the background a little bit. And so that's what this backlight does. If you can see a little bit, see how it puts a little bit of light on my shoulders and on the top of my hat right here. So it separates it from the background. Brady D, I got the paper from B&H Photo. If you go to my website, videocreators.com, at the top of the website, there's a link called Tools, I think it's called. And you'll find links to all the stuff I'm showing you right there. I'm planning my next live chat next week. Awesome, Lovely Life. So you can, so all the links to all this stuff are videocreators.com/ or video, I don't know what the slash is, videocreators.com, and click on Tools at the top, and you get a lot of this stuff. Okay, so that's what that is. So always have like a backlight that kind of separates you from the background. And then $2. Hey, looks Piano Girl. Please tell Daryl she skipped me the other day. I did tell him that, and he said he's going to go back and try to figure out what happened and make all those good. So I did tell that man after that live chat, Piano Girl. So It's on him. Cooking Corner. Hey, I got your email too. I haven't replied to it. Here's some cash. Now finish your basement. Yeah, thank you. Yes, I did get your email. I get a lot of emails, but I'm trying to reply to you guys who I know are like really active in the community here. Hey Tim. Hey, good to see another Tim Costello here. So this is another important part. It doesn't look it. It's just a chair. But what it does is see how I put my feet and wear my moccasin slippers right now? See how I put my feet right to it? You can kind of maybe see that there's indentations on the carpet from last times. That's because this chair is positioned perfectly for me to be in focus with my camera right there. Okay, so some people use like tape marks. That's actually the more professional way to do it. Put tape marks on the ground so you can always stand at the same spot and don't go out of focus. But I'm using the chair. And the other nice thing about the chair is I'll have my notes on my iPad, and then I can just prop up. Oops. Then I can just prop up my iPad right here and kind of look down at my notes. So let's look this direction. So I have two lights. These are like really cheap lights. I mean, they've lasted me for. I wish they would just die so I could get some new ones. But new ones would be way more expensive. So, feedback from the mic is blowing out the earwax in my headphones. Oh, sorry about that. I don't have anything to do with that. I don't think. Is everyone else having a problem with the audio? I don't know. So these two lights, yes, this is what I do for a living, the tree. These other people are having that same problem. Feedback, yes, yes, yes. Okay, well, how about I take it out? Does that make a difference? How about that? Is that better? Is that better? I took it out. I don't know what it's doing. Gone now. Yes, that's better. Okay. Well, I paid money for this microphone. I need to know what's going on. Maybe I just didn't have it plugged in all the way? Try it again. Try it again. Tell me if it happens. I'm going to plug it in this way. I'm going to push it in hard. It popped in. It snapped in that time. Maybe is that okay now? Is that loose connection? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's positional. $20. What was that one? Can you look at my YouTube channel, select market viewer here to get better views? YouTube private message to give me my I can't look at it now, Sparky 107, but thank you so much for the $20. I feel bad, like I'm down on a computer. I can't look at it. I'm down in my basement on my phone. So it's okay now. No feedback. It's better. It's good. Seems feedback when you put it in, but like quieter, run around, comes and goes. It was short, much better. Okay, well, if it keeps going on, let me know. I pushed it all the way in, but I'll take it out again, and I guess I'll have to return it and ask for a different one or something. Sounds good. Okay, it's a short. Well, let me know if it's still happening. I can ground myself. I don't know. You guys let me know if it goes. Keep going. I'll take it out. So 2 lights here. This is the key light. And I have 2 of them because I need a lot of light. They're not that bright. So I have them both over there on the side because I need 2. And then I have another one. This is my fill light. So you guys know, again, to separate yourself from the background, you want to add some shadow across the face. So that's why I stand here. You can see a little bit. This camera's not going to show it too well. But you can see how there's a little bit more light on this side of my face than this side. You can see a little shadow right here. You don't want light coming straight on. That's just going to, as Curtis, who's hanging out here, can attest to. That will just make you look flat right against the background. So you actually want the light to come in. So that's why I have 2 lights over here and 1 light over here. That's called a fill light. I could probably turn that off. That one's set to really dim. The difference between like natural lights and fancy lights, to answer your question, is that like these are daylight lights at different temperatures, so you can see how, like, I don't know if you'll be able to see. Here's down my hallway. So you can see how this is like way yellower compared to this light behind me. See how this one's like more like blue-ish kind of, and then this one's, most lights like this are yellow. And so that's a different temperature, it's called, than what this is. So this is on over here is natural daylight color, and that is the color that you're gonna get the best results with, as opposed to that's gonna make everything look like yellow. Okay, so that's why I use these lights, and so you don't need fancy lights. You could just go to a store. Yeah, you guys can check out Curtis Hustis Photography, who's commenting in the chat here. Expensive lights may have a better CRI ratings for LED. That's a technical for other stuff, but he knows a lot about this kind of stuff. So you guys can check out his channel if you want. But yeah, so you could just go to the store and get all the same light bulbs, so you won't have like some white and some yellow and things like that. Sounds good, Cooking Quarter. Thanks for stopping by. And so what I'm going to do is, let me show you the camera, and then I'm going to put you guys up in the corner. I'm actually going to shoot this video. So this is my camera. It is a Canon C100 Mark II. I buy almost none of my camera equipment brand new. It's way too expensive for me to do that. And so I do this. I bought this used on Craigslist because it's cheaper that way. The other camera I used before this one, the DSLR's Canon 60D, I bought used on Craigslist oh shoot, when did I do that? That was like my first investment into YouTube. I took $800 out of savings and made, with my wife's permission, and we invested that $800 into that Canon 60D, and it's upstairs right now. But it still works. I don't use it so much for video anymore because it overheats really fast and just shuts off and quits. It doesn't do video much, but it's still great for pictures, so I use it for that now. So, and then when I got this up here, because the problem I had, it has a viewfinder, which is great right here, but the problem is when I'm standing over here, it was too small for me to see myself, and so I couldn't see if I was in focus, and I was getting too many videos where I was out of focus. So that's when, for Christmas, I got myself this. This was my Christmas present to myself. So it's an external monitor that plugs into the camera, 7 inches, so I can now see myself and make sure that I'm in focus, make sure my audio levels aren't peaking and things like that. Is it back again? Mic noise back? What the heck? What did I do? I didn't do anything. Okay, I took it out. Sorry, I unplugged it. It's not right here. I don't know what's going on. I'm probably just got to return it and ask Rode. That's the one thing I like about Rode, is that they are really have good warranty. I've had other stuff from them. They're good support. Okay, so what happens then, this is my audio feed right here. Goes up and around over my boards and my ceiling over here. Then it comes across this boom to this Sennheiser. Oh no, this is a Rode also, actually, right? Pretty sure this is a Rode. Yeah, this is the Rode NTG3 is this microphone right here, NTG3. And again, I got this one used also because that microphone was out of my budget price range when it was brand new. So almost all this stuff I get used off of Craigslist or eBay or something like that. Savvy Schmidt, can you just tweet me at Tim Schmoyer and tell me what's going on with the audio here? The silver in the room has nothing. That's just the insulation of my basement. That has nothing to do with anything. But yeah, if you know what's going on with this, tweet me at Tim Schmoyer. Let me know. Thank you. And so I stand here, and you can see that my microphone is right here in front of me. So it's like right here out of view, just out of the frame of the shot. And then I just stand here, and I look at my camera right there by myself, and I shoot. Okay? So when you raise your arm out, can anyone see my comments? Yes, I see your comments, Sauce TV. It's when I raise my arm up that was causing it. Tools listed on video creators. Yeah, videocreators.com, and then I think it's tools. It might be resources at the top. I forget what it's called up there, but that'll have links to almost all this stuff. I don't think this camera is on there, but my old camera is on there. Okay, where are you reading the comments from? I'm reading them right here on my phone. Let me go back before I put you guys up on the shelf here and start recording this video. Let me check the super chats here to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, I don't think I did. Cool. Alright, let me put you guys back on all chat because I love all your faces, not just the super chat people. Although I do love the super chat people too. Thank you. But everyone's cool. Alright, I'm going to prop you guys right up here. Yeah, I don't wear glasses and I don't wear contacts. My eyes are great. My ears not so hot, but my eyes are fine. My wife's the opposite. Her ears are fine, and she's blind as a bat without her glasses. Okay. You guys okay up there? Gonna be all right. So I'm gonna go shoot this. I'm not gonna be watching the chat. Sorry, it'd be too small for me to see from over there. But yeah, cool. You can see how many mistakes I make. Hopefully you can still hear me over here. Alright. Oh, I didn't show you guys my notes. Here's my notes. You want to see what they look like? It's on my iPad. You can't see it. Those are my notes that I made for this video I'm about to shoot. So we start with the title first. Very important, right? I feel like I'm looking... Hi, guys. It's like you're looking down on me. This is Evernote I'm using, for you guys who are asking. Gotta blow my nose because I'm sick. Check my hat, make sure there's nothing fuzzy on me. This is way different doing with you guys watching. Now I feel like pressure. Okay. It's one thing to get... Ooh, voice is gonna crack. It's one thing to get viewers watching your videos, but how do you get them watching your videos for a longer period of time? So that rather than watching for only 15 seconds and then abandoning your video, how do you get them to not only watch 15 seconds, but a minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, the full video? Today I want to give you guys some of the... That was way too long. It's one thing to get people to watch maybe the first 15 seconds of your video, but how do you get them to watch a minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, the full video? Today I want to share with you guys some of the common things that makes it easy for people to abandon your video so you can correct those mistakes and make it more likely that people will watch more of your videos, getting you more watch time, helping you rank better in search, and get discovered better overall on YouTube. That's coming up. Okay guys, is that okay? It's like so much more pressure with you guys watching. Nope. You're gonna know every single blooper. That's alright. Can you even still hear me? Can you guys hear me over there still? Can you guys see me? Can you hear me when I'm over there? Okay. He doesn't do claps. No, I don't have to sync any audio. It's going right into the camera. Yes. Okay, cool. We can hear. Okay, good. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and welcome to Video Creators. This channel is all about helping you guys grow your YouTube audience. You can spread a message that reaches people and impacts their life. And how can you... Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and welcome to Video Creators. This channel is all about helping you guys grow your YouTube audience. You can spread a message that reaches people and impacts their lives. But how can you reach people and impact their lives if your videos aren't reaching people in the first place because your abandonment rate on them is so high? One of you guys in the YouTube, one of you guys in the video creators community actually commented and asked this question. Nice video, but what can you do if most of the video viewers quit watching in a 15-second mark or even sooner? That's a question from one of you guys in a previous video. Okay. This downtime is normal for me. Sorry, it's really boring for you guys. I gotta think and process and kind of figure it out in my head how I'm gonna, because I don't script things. I just have like bullet points, and then I just in my head trying to make it sound conversational, you know. That is a great question. That is a great question. Let's start at the very beginning of this journey for the viewer and kind of walk ourselves through what's happening here. So no, it's too long. That is a great question. That is a great question. Let's start by answering it. That is a great question. Let's start by answering it by looking at. That is a great question. Let's start by answering it by discussing. That is a great question. I think to really answer that, we need to first understand why a viewer clicks on a video in the first place. And that is this. The title and the thumbnail they clicked on set an expectation that they are hoping will be fulfilled in that content, in that video when they click and start watching. When that expectation is fulfilled for a growing... When that expectation is fulfilled many times for a... When that expectation is fulfilled many times for a growing number of people, that's when YouTube is going to start getting all the positive signals they need about your video. That's when people are going to not only click to watch, but they're going to keep watching. And they're going to watch a lot of that video, giving you a lot of watch time. And then they're going to go on and watch other videos, which is going to extend the viewing session time. All really positive, important signals for Google to get. So that will make them start to highlight and promote your videos in different places around YouTube, including related videos and content to other people's videos and suggested videos and on the home feed of people who maybe watched one of your videos but didn't subscribe, and a lot of places like that. I'm sorry if this is boring, guys. This is just how it goes. I gotta process and think through how I'm gonna say these points. The reasons of why a viewer would abandon your video are then exactly the opposite. There's actually two things I would boil it down to. Number one is that the title and the thumbnail set them up to expect something different than what they're actually seeing. It's like a misleading title, misleading thumbnail in some way. Not that you're intentionally being misleading, but they clicked expecting something and they're not getting it. Or number two, maybe they're kind of getting what they expected, but the video is just going, it's just too slow. It's too lame. The value just isn't tight enough. It's just boring and it's not delivering that much value, or at least not as much as they were hoping to get. So what should you do? So what should you do? I want to give you guys 3? Yes. So what should you do? I want to give you guys 3 action steps that you can take that will make your videos. So what should you do? I want to give you guys 3 action steps that you can do right here today on your videos to make it easier for someone to click, start watching, and then continue to watch your videos even after you've hooked. No, that's too long. So what should you do? How do you hook a viewer and get them to keep watching more of your videos? I want to give you guys 3 action steps that you can do right now. Number one, I think makes a lot of sense. Excuse me, I got a burp. I can't edit this out. It's live. Ooh, my eyes are watering. Now I gotta wait for my eyes to stop watering. Number one is you need to craft very enticing titles and thumbnails. I know this goes without saying. I know you've probably heard this many times before. I know you have on this channel if you're a subscriber here. But the problem is most creators think that their titles and thumbnails are already awesome. Let me encourage you guys, if you spend just as much time crafting your title and your thumbnail as you do crafting the video itself. Because it doesn't matter how amazing your content is, if the title and the thumbnail don't entice someone to click in the first place and properly set the expectation for what someone's going to get in that video. Another common problem I see among creators with this is that most creators wow, did you guys catch that high note? Another common problem I see among creators with this, though, is that most of them, they feel like their thumbnails and their titles are already awesome. They feel like they're already good, and they're like, well, that's not my problem. My titles and thumbnails are already good, Tim. Well, if your channel's not growing, and you're seeing a high abandonment rate on your videos, very beginning, in the very beginning of your videos, then I would just ask you to humbly consider that maybe there's a way you can do better titles and thumbnails. Assuming, of course, that your content is awesome, it's stellar, but that leads us to the next action step you should take, and that is to make sure that the first 15 seconds of your video relate very closely to the title and the thumbnail that someone just clicked on. For example, in this video, I opened up with the hook. For example, in this video, I opened this video up telling you guys, this is what we're going to talk about, this is what I'm going to teach you, and it's all related exactly to the title and the thumbnail you saw to click this video. I didn't jump straight into the content. I didn't jump in by opening the video by introducing myself or welcoming you to the channel. Ain't nothing. I did all that, but that came after I set the hook. something I find particularly common among entertainment-based channels like vlogging and gaming and things like that is that their title and their thumbnail do relate to the content, but often not until something that's like 5 minutes into the video or 8 minutes into the video. By that time, anyone who's clicked on that title and thumbnail expecting something and it's not coming to 5 minutes, like they're not going to hang around for 5 minutes to see if that eventually happens or that thing eventually comes. So what you could do is if the nature of your content is such that you don't know what's going to come, then you could start the beginning of your videos with like coming up on or in this episode, you know, and some music and some quick highlights, a little montage featuring what's going to happen, teasing the story, cutting to your branded intro, and then cutting to your normal content. That's one way to do it. The way I recommend you do it, if at all possible, even with vlogging, is you got to know what story you're going to tell that day. What are you going into? What's the main story you're going to tell? And then open up with that story. Already knowing with the title, already having an idea of what title you're going to have for that vlog and what thumbnail you need to capture for it so that it ties in with the opening of that video. You're really diehard, your subscribers, they're going to watch, like they're not going to care. They're going to watch anything you publish. What we're thinking about right now is how do we get new people who've never heard of us before, never seen us, they have no idea that this might be coming at 5 minutes. Instead, they just want to know right at the beginning, should I keep watching this video? Is it worth my time? And if they clicked on the title and thumbnail expecting something, the beginning of your video needs to say, yes, it's coming, and let me affirm it for you right away. Okay. And the third action step for you guys is to pay close attention to your audience retention scores. And the third action step for you guys is to pay close attention to your audience retention graphs in your YouTube analytics. You need to be studying. In fact, right now, when you're and the third action step for you guys is that you need to pay And the third action step for you guys is that you need to pay close attention to the audience retention graphs in your YouTube analytics. Go back, study your previous 20 videos or so, and just look for patterns. What are the reoccurring themes you see when there's dips or when it goes up? That means someone's went back and watched it multiple times, or they skipped ahead in the video, something like that. Do you notice that, for example, anytime you talk for more than 20 seconds, people start to leave your video? Or maybe you discover like, hey, if I go more than 10 seconds without a cut, I see people start to leave and abandon the video. Maybe one person I worked with noticed that whenever they said the word module in their videos, like people would just leave their video. And so all he simply did was stop using the word module in his videos, and his audience retention went up, he got more watch time, his videos started performing, all because he would have had no idea if he wasn't studying his audience retention graphs and seeing what are those common things that are making people abandon my videos. What are those patterns that I can trace across like all 20 of these recent videos I've done. There's a lot of other things we could talk about. There's a lot of other things we could talk about related to this topic, but I want you guys to share your thoughts in the comments below, and the rest of you to go down there and read the comments other people are leaving, learn from each other about what other tips and ideas and tricks you have for hooking a viewer and keeping them watching for longer periods of time in your content. And if this is your first time here at Video Creators, I would love to have you subscribe. This channel is all about helping you guys grow your YouTube audience so you can spread a message that reaches people and impacts their lives. Thank you for letting me be a small part of that. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time for another YouTube training video. See you then. Bye. That's it. How you do, guys? Let me go back. Man, I'm not gonna go back and catch up on all these. Let me just go down. What? Loved it? Okay, cool. Woohoo, good, thank you, great, good job, thank you, made us feel better. Good. Yeah, you catch those high notes of my voice cracking. Let's see here. Way to go, very good. Hey, Ami, good to see you. Now for the next 2 hours of editing. Yeah, I have an editor, and normally he does the editing. Like, so normally I would just go dump it in Dropbox, and it would sync to his computer, and he would start doing that. But this one has to go up for you guys tomorrow. So I am not. I'm gonna have to edit this one myself. He's been working. He's been working really hard, and I think we just wrapped it up today. Working on a new course for you guys. It's called "Turn YouTube into Your Full-Time Career," and it's just like teaching you guys how to wrap a business model around your channel that goes far beyond like AdSense. $5, Alex. What are you doing? Thanks for the advice, man. You're welcome. Holy smokes, thank you. But it's just going to teach you all that. So he's been really busy editing that course, and I think we just wrapped it up today. And so because of that, I haven't had the YouTube videos to him like I normally do. So this one I'm going to edit tonight, and then I'm just gonna probably like in the next few days shoot another batch of videos so that he can start working on future videos for you guys. Yes, this is my basement stowed stuff daily vlogs. This is what I'm doing it. You guys can go back in the beginning and see my tour of my basement. Well, we bought this house just so I could have, not just so, but one of the reasons we got this is because it has the space for me to do that. Do more, relax a bit. Thank you, Sparky. Love it, man. Thank you so much. I did not write out my. Here, I'll show them to you guys. I showed them to you before again. Hey, Type and Show. Check your notification. You got a lot of them. Oh, I should. Yes, I will. Let me show my notes to you guys. Tips for new video creators. Subscribe to my channel. Is that a tip? You rest of you guys, give him some tips for new creators. Here's what my notes look like. Can you see that? I don't think you can. Is it backwards to you? So you can see I have the screenshot at the top, and then they're just kind of like bullet points, basically. That's all my notes right there. Let me go look at the super chats. Someone told me I should go look at these. Tyven Show. Thank you, Tyven Show. Hey. Thank you, Alex, Sparky, all you guys. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Bullet points. Yes, that's what I use. The Good News Channel. Thank you for being positive. Let us know any other good news you have. I look forward to this new course. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to launching it. A common problem that so many creators have is that they're like, Tim, like, I want to go full time. I want to turn this into my career. And I turned this channel, I think some of you guys might have heard the story, generating about $10,000 a month with 3,000 subscribers. And it wasn't because of AdSense. It wasn't because I was getting like millions of views or anything. That's because I had a business model that was bigger than those things. And so you can go full time on your channel. Thank you, McCann Dogs. I appreciate that. You can, yeah. So if you have a business model that's bigger than those things, like you can do it. You guys totally can. And so this course is going to give you all the insights. Now, if you want to get training on this, and you're like, I don't want to wait for the course, Tim. Alex, thank you for the $5. Yes, we can. On my website, videocreators.com, at the top, there's a link called Consulting. Click on that, and that'll give you more information about how we can connect and work personally one-on-one. In fact, I got a few sessions tomorrow with a few different creators. So yeah, check out my very first podcast episode. It's in iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, or go to videocreators.com/podcast. Go back to episode number 1, and that is like a whole it's a whole talk I did a few years ago at an event where I just told everyone, here's how you go full-time on YouTube. Here's how you should think about your channel. Here's how you start earning money. I tell my story and hopefully give a lot of practical tips and advice for how you guys can go full-time on your channel with a relatively small number of subscribers. Because, YouTube, due to the business model here on YouTube, you can make you know what, like yes, it will be a paid course. If you guys are asking, I've invested a lot of many thousands of dollars. Let's put it that way into making this course for you guys. I want to say at least 5,000, probably like closer to. It's been a lot. Okay, so yes, it's a paid course, and. So yeah, just go. That podcast episode is free, and it'll give you all behind the scenes of how to go full time. Oh yeah, because YouTube will, if they value you like a dollar per thousand views, that doesn't mean that's what your audience worth is. That just means that's what their business. That's what YouTube's business model values is at. But you can wrap your own business model around your audience, and sometimes when if I pitch my ebook, 30 Days to a Better YouTube Channel. Instead of getting $1 per thousand views, I'll get like $300 per thousand views, So, Dylan, you can find the podcast in iTunes, SoundCloud, or Stitcher. Just search for Video Creators, soundcloud.com/video creators, and iTunes, search for Video Creators, or go to videocreators.com/podcast, and you'll see all the episodes and all the links to where you can subscribe and stuff there. So just go back to episode number 1. That'll give you everything you guys need to know. So I didn't really it wasn't supposed to be a plug for the course or anything. Just like that content totally free, so just go take it, and that's helped a lot of people totally shift their mindset for how they think about making money and stuff on YouTube. All right, cool. So I need to start editing. I thought about, what do you guys think about this? I was going to live stream my editing process too. Since I don't edit these too often anymore, there's not a whole lot of opportunities for me to do this. So I thought I might do it tonight and just like share my screen and just let you guys just watch my screen as I edit this, so you can kind of see the full process. Everybody wants to see it. I'll watch. Yeah, yes. Love to see that. Well, all right, since McCann Dogs asked, McCann Dogs is the patron, so for him, I'm not kidding. Oh, he is a patron, but yes. Yes, please. Who needs it? You guys aren't tired yet? I'm tired. You can go to bed. And I'm afraid you guys are going to distract me the whole time. I'm going to be trying to edit, and I'm just going to be talking with you instead, and then never go to sleep. Big Brandon, I use Premiere Pro as well. I'll edit in. No, yes, Jacob, I do record this late at night because this is when my house is quiet, when the kids are in bed. Melody Lane's already in bed. I want to get to bed. So this is the only time the house is quiet enough for me to do this. So usually late at night. Let's do this. I gotta get the footage off of my camera right here. I gotta take it upstairs, put it on my computer, and get everything set up. And I'll have to stop the stream and start another one. Where did I buy my backdrop? Leo. B&H Photo, so I get all my stuff from. That's new. My camera stuff I always buy used, but this is a Canon C100 Mark II, and links to most of this gear is at videocreators.com, and then the top, click on, I think it's called Tools, but it might be called Resources. One of those two at the top, and that'll have links to all this stuff. How come he doesn't have a big mess behind the camera like my house? Well, because it's butted up right against the wall. Like this room is like it could not be any smaller for this to work. It's like the exact length that I need, at least for this lens anyway. This is a 50 millimeter, just a cheap nifty 50. I was using a nicer lens, but I have that on my other camera upstairs, so. All right, cool guys. I'm gonna let you go, and if I start live streaming my editing, you'll get a notification. You can either, or I'm not gonna send another text message out. If you guys are on the text message list, I don't want to text people too late at night. But I'm not sure if I will or not. I have to see if I can set it up and how that's gonna go, and see. I had the 60D, Dylan, was overheating, and it kept and it wouldn't record for like longer than like a few minutes, and then it would shut off at random times. It's just an old camera. I got it used, totally got my money's worth out of it, and so it was time to upgrade. I wanted something that would just record indefinitely, but I also wanted professional inputs into it, audio inputs. I was tired of doing like syncing and posts and recording externally and needing all this extra equipment and stuff like that when I travel. So now it's just like all in one. So it's a little bit overkill for when I'm using it here, but when I travel, it's way more convenient. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you guys in just a little bit when I start a new stream from my computer when I'm editing. So we'll see what we can do about that. And thank you guys. But if I don't see you, look for the video tomorrow, and you can find it then. All right. If you want to get notified about live stream, click the bell icon next to the subscribe button, and get a push notification or email from your phone. Or you can send the text the word VC Live to 43506, and you can. I'll send you a text message when I go live, except for if I go live here in a little bit. Okay. All right, guys. See ya. Bye.